Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Martin and welcome back to another episode of Bloons Tower Defense 6. Recently, there's a new Paragon that has been released called the Goliath Doomship, which I'm going to be showcasing today. Yeah, if you're new around here, please consider hitting the like button and also clicking subscribe. That'll be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let us begin. So the plan is, of course, to use Geraldo, get the Quincy figure, and then start farming hard so I can get enough money to be able to afford the all the different tiers and different planes for the monkey ace, because the monkey ace is definitely expensive. And then on top of that, to use Geraldo's totem to get a higher tier, and then to also nice, and then also playing on an easier map just because I'm not very good at this game. But yeah, like usual, I'm gonna showcase some cuts here and there, providing updates just so it doesn't get too crazy long. So yeah, I'm gonna cut and provide an update later on. Alright, and now we're back. I just completed the round 40. I started with a bit of basic farming using the 203 path, and then I used a engineer monkey with the balloon trap just so I can eventually gather more money, and then I used a bomb shooter to basically defeat the Moab. So now what my plan is to sell these, get a monkey ace with the bottom path, and then sell this so that I can start farming using the hopefully 420. And then start getting more more pops with the monkey ace, because that's definitely going to be needed. And then from there, start gathering more money. I realized because of the monkey ace, I won't be able to utilize the engineer monkey and the trap, but it's all good. Pops is what that matters at the moment. And yeah, so that's the first update. I'll provide another update soon. Originally, I was gonna, provide an update on round 80, but it just went really quick, so I couldn't even do so. But I started my farming, got a 5th tier banana plantation, as well as a lot of other farms. This one wasn't as optimized as I could have been. I think I could have added a bit more farms and whatnot, but it's all good. I got all 3 of the 5th tier monkey ace. Now it's just to collect pops, as well as continue farming to hopefully get more money so that I can afford more of these monkey aces. And then eventually down the line, as long as I have enough money, then I'll just sell the farms to make more space, because these things definitely take a bit more space than I would like. And then now I think aside from that would be just getting Geraldo to level 20 so I can start getting the totems. Yeah, that's it. I'll provide another update soon. So this time around, I got a lot more monkey ace, and as well as a bit more farms, and started putting down the totems to really getting the degree Paragon up. Ideally, go big or go home, try to get degree 100. But obviously, it's not going to be easy, especially seeing how the cost of the Goliath Doomship is $680. I think one thing that I'm lacking, as you can see, is the money. I only have $150,000, which is far off from the $650 needed. But nonetheless, definitely going to keep grinding and see how things go. Yeah, I'll provide an update soon. Hopefully soon we'll get to see the Paragon in action a bit, and then seeing how far I can push the degree. As you can see, I have placed a lot of monkey ace paragons. I don't think I was very optimized with my spacing, but nonetheless I do have $942,000, so I can technically get the Goliath Doomship right now. I'm gonna start slowly, you know, selling these farms and trying to fill the rest of the map with monkey ace paragons, and then seeing how that goes. Once that is all good, I'll come back with another update, and then hopefully by then, when I you know, combine them all to get the Goliath Doomship, hopefully it's tier 100, and then we'll see how far that goes. But yeah, I think this will probably be the last or second last you know, update before I really showcase it. And yeah, so as I mentioned, the plan would be start selling these, filling up the spaces with the monkey ace, continue getting the Paragon power totem, and doing my best. We're back round 150. As you can see, I've sold all my monkey banana farms, filled it up with monkey aces, got a lot more totems and whatnot. Several things to definitely keep in mind would be one, the landing pad is very long and big, so as a result it's gonna be hard to really optimize it. I didn't really pay too much attention to it just because eventually with all these planes flying around, it was just hard to keep up and see. Second of all, comparing the different you know, 5th tier path, one thing to note is definitely the bottom path gets you a lot of the pops, you know, mainly because of the never missing ability. And then just bottom path is pretty OP and the most expensive. Of course, I have, you know, pickle jarred as well as, you know, ultra boosted, but you know, comparatively it's, you know, with the other tier 4s, the tier 4s are still better than this one. Of course I didn't like spam it whenever it was up just because I was too busy focusing on, you know, setting it up, collecting money, farming and whatnot. But yeah, nonetheless, we are going to be showcasing the Goliath Doomship. Alright, we have the tier 100 Goliath Doomship. It looks very sick, very badass. Yeah, we'll see how this goes and what level it can get up to. I think I'm just gonna... No, I don't think you can ultra boost the tower, so I'm gonna sell that. Don't think you can get Hulk buff, so really no point. But yeah, let's see how far it goes. Well, as you can see, is, you know, has the ability of never missing with the kind of green neonish thing, and then the purple one definitely is the top path. And then there's this ability here, which is, ooh, seems like it sends like a, you know, like a monkey ace right across the screen, and it clears. I think it might clear out the entire map. Can't really tell because, you know, nothing really gets past it. But yeah, yeah, it seems like it destroys a bad, which is pretty awesome. Of course, seeing how expensive it is, I wouldn't be surprised if it was able to do something crazy. And then from there, we already have 17 million pops. That's pretty crazy. Oh, you can... What is this? Oh, I'm assuming this is like the okay, so I've set that. I'm assuming that's meaning the plane is gonna fly across there. So of course so it seems like you can set where you wanna your detonate path or something you wanna do to cover the entire or most of the map, or pathing as much as possible. Yeah, definitely play around it. I think there's, you know, a lot of good things you can try to manipulate with this. To be able to use the ability to the best of your advantage and whatnot. But yeah, I'd say this is definitely a really sick plane. I'm gonna have to see where it gets to in terms of level. Not really too sure. We'll have to let it run out and play out. But yeah, pretty expensive. I don't think it'll be a tower that's used for bosses just because of how expensive it is. Maybe I think one thing I'll have to see would be like, you know, just getting the tier 5 and seeing what degree Paragon it would get, and maybe how strong a tier 1 degree Paragon is. Seeing how expensive all the pathing are for 5th tower. Yeah, it's just, unless you're crazy good with like farming, which a lot of people are, I myself am not, it'll be hard to get this in a boss run kind of thing. But yeah, I'll definitely let this play out, and then from there see what level it really gets up to. Of course, depending on the person or each player, their pathing or their RNG kind of differs. One thing would definitely be utilizing, you know, this ability would make a difference. But yeah, jeez, destroying a bad, crazy. Yeah, I'll be back for the last update. Definitely just the where I kind of run off. Although this is not like a death, you know, update to see what round it got to. I just wanted to, you know, showcase some stuff that I saw as I was, you know, watching this unfold before me. One of the things is when you have the center path, I'm not sure if it is the same when you, with the tier 5 of the bottom path, but you can select where you want the center to be, whether it's, you know, at the beginning or near the end. You know, you have the flexibility. It doesn't need to be at the center. It's just whatever you place it, that's where it revolves around, and that's like the center, the new center. Another thing is definitely, I don't think this is a super OP in terms of, you know, the Paragon. As you saw, there was definitely a lot of things that kind of went by. You know, thankfully I have this spike factory to, you know, to help survive. For sure that's gonna make a bit of a difference, you know, when it comes to what level, you know, higher level you get to. One thing I know for sure is that, you know, this ability sometimes takes out, you know, a whole horde of Moab balloons, and sometimes it does, you know, burst through the bad layer. Sometimes it doesn't. So definitely keep that in mind when you're looking at what, you know, which of the Paragons are the best. I think I'd say still by far Navarch of the Seas is one of the most strongest, especially since its pull ability is able to one-hit KO a bad, literally. But I think with this you'll be able to, as you see, you know, destroy a whole horde of Moab balloons. So I'd say comparatively this would be like second strongest. I think third would definitely be Master Builder Paragon, I believe. The first three were great, but I don't think comparatively in terms of power it's any all that great compared to these. Seeing how, you know, a horde of you know, Moabs can be destroyed just by the click of this. As you can see, boom, done. Of course its ability to destroy bads is definitely a different story. I think there would have been a chance that I died there if it wasn't for the spike factory. But yeah, let me just quickly see. Oh, it seems like you can change it on the regular tier 5. So it's definitely not just a Paragon thing. So as you can see, got to round 200. I think the other Paragons were roughly the same. I think Navarch probably was a bit higher. But yeah, I think definitely give it a shot yourself, seeing how far you can get it with the degree 100. I think there's slight variances between each user. Nonetheless, it was definitely a pretty sick Paragon. But yeah, Navarch would probably still be my most favorite. This would be second, pretty badass. The Dart Paragon is also pretty good for like, you know, early stuff, especially with the boss battles and whatnot. Master Builder is pretty sick, seeing how it can, you know, I think it might be able to stun the bads. Don't really recall too much since I don't utilize it all too often. But yeah, that's it, showcasing the Goliath Doomship. Goliath Doomship. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please consider hitting the like button and also click subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. You are loved. Until next time, goodbye for now.